Doctors have read it. What's something that stuck with you? I was about 3 years into residency when I had a moment that still sits with me today. It was the middle of a hectic morning shift in the internal medicine ward. Non-stop consults, constant pages, nurses asking for orders, the usual blur. I just finished seeing a patient with pneumonia when I got asked to check in on an elderly man who'd been admitted the night before with shortness of breath. He was stable, sitting up in bed. Vitals looked decent. Nothing urgent on paper. But when I stepped into the room he looked done. Not physically in distress, just tired in a way that didn't show up on monitors. He asked me quietly if I could just sit for a second. I told him I had a few minutes and pulled up a chair. He didn't talk about his lungs or medications. He told me about his wife who passed 2 years ago. About how he'd lived alone ever since. How he used to be a teacher. How his daughter lived a few states away and called every Sunday but couldn't visit much. Then he said something that hit me harder than anything I'd read in a textbook. He said, "I'm not scared of dying. I'm just scared I'll go and no one will really notice." It knocked the wind out of me. I didn't have some profound reply. I just stayed there and listened. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15. When I left, I made a note in his chart to notify psych for support and flag the social worker. But what stuck wasn't what I did, it was how small and human that moment was. We deal with labs, diagnoses, procedures. But sometimes people don't need medicine. They need to be seen. That man wasn't asking for a miracle. He just wanted someone to hear him. To confirm that he was still here. That his story mattered to someone even for a moment. He was discharged a few days later. Never came back while I was working. I hope he's still around. I hope someone's listening.